The poor girl was incredibly lucky. Just as she lost her job, a wealthy businessman scouted her, offering her a position with $1 million salary. Her main responsibility was to look after 3 children who had lost their mother. Upon seeing the new governess, her 14-year-old eldest daughter casually remarked in her presence, "I hope the snake doesn't eat you." And her 10-year-old middle son, breakdancing, added, "Lately, my sister's like a snake, she bites everyone she sees." Sonia's smile nearly faded. She suddenly realized there were no free lunches. Triple salary was paid not for ability, but for patience. But for a homeless and impoverished graduate. At first, Sonia thought only about money. But when she learned that her mistress had died 2 years ago, her heart sank involuntarily. What was it like to be without a mother? She knew better than anyone. The youngest son in this house is only 6 years old, but he has to sleep alone. Looking at his baby face, Sonia remembered her own childhood nightmares. Until now, she had been afraid of thunderstorms. At 1 o'clock in the morning, everyone was fast asleep. Only she heard a broken cry, quiet, stifled, as if afraid of being discovered. He hadn't told anyone about today's events, and he emphasized that he wasn't crying because of his mother, but simply because he was afraid of the thunder. Sonia's nose stung, and her eyes turned red. "You're a good boy, much braver than I was as a child." 6-year-old Petya understood what she hadn't said and quietly consoled her. "When you feel like crying, remember that your mother is looking down on you from heaven and smiling." Sonia had never seen her birth mother. She didn't even know if she was alive. But the naive child gave her great comfort. Soon, Mr. Alexeyev was awakened by thunder. Out of habit, he went to check on his youngest son. He opened the door, the bed was empty. His heart sank. He searched all the bedrooms. Petya was nowhere to be found. Finally, the maid knocked on Sonia's door. Alexey Ivanovich changed his tone, sternly reprimanding the new governess for her ignorance of the rules. "How dare you?" And at that moment, Sonia's thoughts shattered. And the next morning, he hadn't softened. News of the night's incident reached the manager, who, with the air of a mistress, scolded Sonia. "Next time in a similar situation, call me first." After his wife's death, Sonia was worried. She'd only just settled in, and already there were so many problems. At 9 o'clock in the evening, the 14-year-old girl still had no peace. The master was furious. He couldn't understand how his previously obedient daughter had suddenly become so unruly. Only lectures, harshness. All this only distanced Katya from her father. During the 2 years without her mother, an invisible wall had grown between father and daughter. His concern felt like pressure. "Karigo, apamiętaya. Da apa maragi siltagu, piganatagu." Only Sonia noticed the dirt on the hem of the girl's skirt as she turned around. The master